22. All right, shalom. Most High in Christ bless. Apologies for the technical difficulties. They actually took off this stream because we streamed a clip from a movie that they say was copywritten, so they interrupted our stream. They took it down. So we'll have the remedy for that by next class. But thank you for bearing with us. We were just getting into the fact that when it comes to fighting for your relationship, fighting for your marriage, is something that you want to do, all right? For those, you're in the truth together. You are making certain sacrifices together. Don't just wait for every chance of trouble to be like, well, now I want to be out. Now I'm trying to walk away. Let me say this. If every situation that happens, you want to separate, you want to be out, that means you're not weathering the storms together. You're not built for, endurance. You understand that? Give me that scripture again. Matthew 18 and verse 22.
Reading from the book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 22. Jesus said unto him, I say not unto thee until 7 times, but until 70 times 7.
Until 70 times 7. So how often would you have to forgive in relationships? How often? As long as it takes to fix the marriage. But we want a microwavable system. We want a system that, listen, if we run into a roadblock, I'm ready to jump ship. It can't be like that for those couples who have already committed, both couples committed to this truth. If you're committed to this truth together, stay in the truth together. Work it out. It's literally, it's not easy, but it's simple. All right? It's not easy, but it's simple. Give me the book of Leviticus 19 and 14. Let's go to the law. While we're doing so, while we are doing so, bring up another clip for me. One of the social media clips. Yeah, 19 and verse 14. Yeah, bring up one of those social media clips for me. Yes. We already did that one already? Okay. To those watching, you could just let the others know. I'm not sure if the other stream's still going on. You could just hop it back in that last chat and let everyone know we're actually on a new link right now. Did we watch? There's 2 of them with, okay. You can't. Give me number 5. I don't think we watched number 5. No, let's watch that.
Marriage is work. Staying with the same person for 50 years is work. Staying with the same person for 65 years, that's work. That's not just love, that's work. Love works. True love will work. True love will make you work on yourself. It will make you work on your relationship. It will make you work on your communication style. It will make you work on your tone. It will make you work on being home on time. It will make you work on cooking.
Start it over. Go ahead.
Marriage is work. Staying with the same person for 50 years is work. Staying with the same person for 65 years, that's work. That's not just love, that's work. Love works. True love will work. True love will make you work on yourself. It will make you work on your relationship. It will make you work on your communication style. It will make you work on your tone. It will make you work on being home on time. It will make you work on cooking. It will make you work on cleaning. True love actually works. It ain't just a feeling, it's an action. I've been married for 23 years. I'll be married for 24 years, May 1st of 2023. Our love works for each other. We work at this. This ain't just we wake up every morning just in love. We work at it. And we've worked at it for 23 years. And that's why the relationship is so good. Juliet's my girl. You know what I'm saying? But we work at this. It's not just some, I woke up like this. I woke up like this. No, I didn't just wake up like this. I worked at this. Marriage is.
So getting to be 23 years, 24 years, and it takes work is what the brother was explaining. You're not going to just wake up and reap the benefits of a 23-year marriage if you wanted to jump ship at every sign of trouble. It doesn't work like that. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of dedication. It takes a lot of being committed to the marriage. That's what it takes. So, let me say this. When it comes to couples who have dedicated themselves to working on their marriage, every instance of trouble, you gotta be willing to not always be so quick to separate. Many of you have already received the counsel on what to do in those situations. And to be frank and to be quite honest, a lot of people don't follow the counsel. They do what they want to do. That's why their marriages are crumbling before their eyes, because they're doing what they want to do, falling back into old ways, falling back into old habits. So their marriage isn't working because they're not working. They're not working on themselves. They're not working on become a better man or a better woman. They're not working on fixing the marriage, fixing the things in the marriage. Healing is a part of marriage. So yes, when you come into the truth, you're going to let go some things, let go some people. But then when you made the choice to heal the thing that you've been in and you've committed to, healing is a part of the marriage. Y'all understand that? Give me Leviticus 13. Sorry, Leviticus 19 and 14.
Reading from the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 14.
Come on.
Thou shalt not curse the deaf, nor put a stumbling block before the blind.
So the letter of the law says you're not going to curse the deaf, meaning if someone is deaf, you're not going, they can't hear. And you cursing them, putting evil indignation over them. Now a curse is not talking about if you speak rude speech to them. It's literally talking about if you declare evil indignation over that person. Like, I wish you would die, or I wish something bad would happen to you. But they can't hear you. So you're speaking those words over the deaf. They can't hear you. That's evil. Read on.
Nor put a stumbling block before the blind.
If you put a stumbling block before the blind, that means you're a very wicked person. You know this person can't see, right? But you're putting a stumbling block before them. Read on.
But shall fear thy God. I am the Lord.
If you fear the Lord, you will never do such a thing. But now the spiritual aspect behind it and the spiritual ramification behind doing such, give me the book of 1 Corinthians 8 and verse 9. 1 Corinthians 8 and verse 9. So a lot of brothers and sisters are stumbling blocks to their own marriages, to their wives, to their husbands. Read that for me.
Reading from the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 8 and verse 9.
Come on.
But take heed, lest by any means this liberty of yours become a stumbling block to them that are weak.
So Paul was referring to food in this instance, right? About eating foods offered to idols, or let's put it this way, eating foods when someone thinks that you're only supposed to be a vegan, right? Eating foods from celebrating other things that you're not supposed to celebrate. You could become a stumbling block to those who are weak if they see you eating that food. But this spiritual principle applies to everything. You can be a stumbling block in anything. You can be a stumbling block in your marriage. You could be a stumbling block to your wife, to your husband. It's a very wicked thing when you're going to be a stumbling block whether you realize that you're a stumbling block or you don't realize you're a stumbling block. Y'all get the point? So what we're trying to show you is, I think there's one more clip. Give me that clip. There's one more clip in there, right? And I'll take questions. I'll take questions from the comment section as well. All right. We got a clip in there that we didn't run. Whatever you do, don't hit that fireproof. They're gonna hit us with that warning. We got unequally yoked. We got apology and rekindling. Did we hit number 6? Apology and rekindling.
Yeah, number 6 is fair.
Oh, that's not. Yes, we did. Okay, so we hit all the clips. All right, no problem. So I'll take questions from the comment section. I'll take questions from the comment section right now. All right. Hit me with all your questions. Did you come into the truth with the old relationship? Did you come into the truth? And anyone in-house that wants to ask questions, you just come up. Colonel, you give them the mic so that they can speak. All right. Any questions? Any questions? If you have a question, the microphone is right there. Go ahead.
God, most in Christ bless. Cap, in the book of Matthew, see if I could get it up on the screen as well. In the book of Matthew, chapter 19 and verse 9, where it says, "And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication, and shall marry another, committeth adultery. And whoso marrieth her, which is put away, doeth committeth adultery." So in a situation like that, after you've made this problem for yourself, because now your wife has slept with another, she has now defiled herself, you have now caused this problem, how would you make amends for this to continue your journey in the truth?
They would have to stop committing the fornication. The wife.
But being that she already processed it, would she be able to go back to the husband who did the unlawful put away?
I don't recommend it, neither does the law.
So then what does because the husband is who caused this, he
Yes.
did unlawful.
Yes.
What would that husband then do? Would he then repent, move forward and get another wife?
He can get another wife.
But then what about the wife that he forced into that situation?
She got to remain unmarried. Okay. Till that man die.
Which might be a likely outcome.
But that protects him from being an adulterer. The one she's sleeping with another man, she's an adulteress if she was put away unlawfully. That was a great question, by the way. Do we have any questions in the comment section? Did any of you come into the truth with an old relationship and the relationship didn't go the way you wanted it to go? You had to leave from this person. You wanted to know what to do. Well, it don't look like we got any questions in the comment section. Brother Cuthbert, you got any questions? If you have questions, you have to speak it on the mic. You got to speak it on the mic, right? Because those at home wouldn't be able to hear, all right? So you understand what consummates a marriage? Sex consummates a marriage, not the wedding ring. Right, there you go. There you go. Brother Daniel, what 2 types of fornication are there? Yeah, go ahead. Wait. Put on the mic. You guys say shalom, Most High Christ bless. Go ahead.
Shalom, Captain. Most High Christ bless.
Shalom, Brother Daniel. Most High Christ bless.
The two types of fornications are physical and spiritual.
There you go. It's physical and spiritual. All praise to the Most High. Can. All right. Soja Gabar. In what instance would a man be lawful in, or I should say, name the two instances where it's lawful for a man to put away a woman. Say it on the microphone, okay? Name the two instances where it's lawful for a man to put away a woman. Only in these two instances. Well, really one instance, but it could really be broken down into two instances. Yeah.
According to the scripture, a man can put away his wife for fornication.
Fornication.
That's the only saving for fornication.
Right.
Any other thing, she could be a bad woman, confusion, you have to bear with her.
Right.
But fornication, you have the right to put away. Both spiritual and natural.
Good. So give me an example of the physical fornication that he could put her away for.
Physical fornication, like she could go with another man.
Right. That's adultery.
physical.
Right.
Right. Have sex with another man.
What if she commit incest?
What about
If she commits incest, you can put her away, right?
if she commit,
Incest. She sleep with a family member. Incest.
which she blood her away,
Right.
you could put her away also. Because
Right.
abomination.
Right. What about if she lay down in front of a horse?
It's still the same abomination.
Yes. You can put her away.
It's like we're looking at pornography.
Right.
Same thing.
Same thing. Give me an instance where, in a case of spiritual fornication, he could put her away.
Spiritual fornication, for instance, celebrating Christmas, believing Christmas as, it's a God they're worshiping. They might know, but it's a God they're worshiping.
Right.
We with the knowledge, we know it's a God they're worshiping, but they do not know. We know where they're going wrong. That is spiritual.
Right.
Again, spiritual fornication could be like eating unclean food and all that
Right.
stuff. And
Right.
because
Would you put her away as you come into the knowledge of the truth and she's doing those things?
No, I can't do
right.
it because she's just young in the faith.
Right.
But as she hear the word and it continue to renew she ear, however it is,
Right.
I think she must have some kind of understanding. But if she's still rebelling all the time, she don't want it, as you were saying, it means we're no longer supposed to be together.
Right.
Because if we're destined for one way, she going the other way.
Right.
There's no connection.
There you
It's
go.
going to be a downfall all the time. all
Right.
the time.
Because your job is to sanctify her before Christ come back.
With the
And
word
she
of
doesn't
God.
she doesn't want you to do that.
But she don't want that, which means it's a war between you. It is
Right.
a war.
It is a war. It is a war. It is a war. All praise to the Most High.
Alright,
Did we get any questions inside the comments? Okay, I didn't see any yet. Okay, good. Go ahead.
In addition to that,
Mm-hmm.
another instance you can put your wife away lawfully is if you just came into the truth and you're now becoming a new creature.
Right.
You have the choice to whether you want to make this new pact with the Most High to continue.
Mentally, you wouldn't know she was your wife anyway,
Yeah.
because right.
To make a new pact to
Right.
continue with her and
Mhm.
go in the truth, or you can proceed to just call it for what it is and
Cut
move
all
on.
ties.
Okay.
Cut all ties and move forward in the newness of Christ. All praises. All right. So I didn't see any questions online. I thought online would have had some interesting questions, man. I sure they're burning with some questions. Maybe. I thought online would have had some real interesting questions. But nevertheless, all right, we want to thank you for joining us on today's class, Heartbreak and Healing, all right? This was part 2. Go back and check part 1. Part 1 should be available still, right? All praises to the Most High. Even though we got a strike for it, we got a warning for it. They tell us we can't put up no movie clips. We learn our lesson from that. All of it is a learning experience, all right? But all praises to the Most High, all right? So we want to thank you for joining us. Shalom, Israel. Continue staying in the faith. Continue staying in the spirit. If you have questions, concerns, queries, be sure to email us at tocisraelites@gmail.com. Hit us up on our platforms, our social media, TOC in the streets for the street teachings. All right, check out our Instagram, TOC Israelites. On Facebook, TOC Israelites. Follow us. Learn from us. All right? Endure with us. All praises. In the description has the information to give your alms, your contributions. All right. And we want to thank you for always keeping the Most High's ministry at the priority in your lives. We want to thank you, each and every one of you. All right. So all praises to the Most High. Look out for the class next week. All right. We're sure and we promise it's going to be a good one. Again, thank you for bearing with us. We're working out all the kinks. We're smoothing out all the rough edges because we're using some new technology right now. All right. So, yeah. Thank you for bearing with us. All right. We getting there. We getting there. All right. So, thank you for joining us once again. All praises to the Most High. And you can share this class as the class ends. You can share that thing. I know you got friends, family who tripped up in certain situations. They don't know what to do. All right? All praises. So with that, we're going to close out. See you next week, same time, same place.